So there's these channels on Pornhub, right? That like, they fucking ironically they post just completely safe for work content instead of not safe for work. Like me tugging you into bed at night and reading you stories and shit like that. There's a whole channel like that. It's really funny.
Hey yo. Hey yo. Send me a link.
I'll try and see.
Oh hello. Oh hello viewers. I didn't see you there.
Oh, we're recording. Oops.
Oh shit.
I say as if I don't have the recording software opened.
It doesn't have it open, and it didn't press the recording button before we started doing that.
Totally didn't.
Wasn't entirely planned.
God damn it! Stop interrupting me! I want to play the video game.
What are these fucking anal egg looking things?
Those are the precursor orbs, and they are very stinky. If you open them, they're like little Russian dolls. So anyway, welcome to Jak and Daxter.
This game will not fucking leave you alone.
Yeah, this is the tutorial section.
Oh shit, remember not to take out your memory card.
Oh no.
You know this is of utmost importance, don't take out your memory card.
There we go. Almost free.
They won't fucking leave you alone.
I know, right?
This is like basic open world 3D fucking platformer shit. This is just your basic shit.
Collect the things.
Oh no, that box has got iron fucking shit around it. Hit it harder.
Yeah. Somehow, right, they're holding your goddamn hand throughout this entire section, but to make sure that you don't fuck it up. Somehow they fucked up the camera controls. They're reversed, and you cannot change them. Here,
that's evil.
I'll fucking try. Here, see. Game options. Nothing. Graphic options. Nothing. I hate this.
At least you can center the screen.
Yeah, true.
Just in case you fuck up the camera so much.
It's really weird that this game does the reversed controls, reversed camera rather, because like I always thought that was just a Japanese thing. And this game is not Japanese.
The Japanese are just fucking weird.
That is true, as we've established over multiple episodes.
The Japanese are just fucking strange.
They really are. In the most loving way possible, you guys are kooky.
In the most endearing and loving way possible, what the fuck is wrong with your country?
What the actual fuck is wrong with you?
I think we should just allow Japan to be reclaimed by the ocean.
Please, just like Amsterdam.
Well, it's like all those earthquakes you have to deal with, and shit like that, and like tsunamis and shit.
Yeah.
The ocean just wants the country back. Just give it back.
Give me my property.
Yeah, hippity hoppity, give me back my property. It comes down to also that shit, where it's like a lot of countries, they'll deal with like earthquakes, tsunamis, fucking tornadoes,
Yeah.
hurricanes. Why the fuck do you live there? Why did people ever think it was a good idea to settle there?
I don't know, honestly. There's so many places, like, even the country I live in, up north, there's, because of the oil that's being pumped, there's so many fucking earthquakes, so many houses being destroyed. I was like, why do you keep living there?
Oh yeah, it comes down to the thing. I actually recently saw a video where this woman was talking about fucking living in San Francisco, and then she was also complaining about the fact that she was living in San Francisco.
There you go.
Apparently she does not feel fucking safe. Like, she just gets, like, basically attacked and assaulted on a daily basis.
Well, I mean, that's true. She's in America.
But the question is why do you fucking live in San Francisco?
Yeah.
If this is a problem, live elsewhere.
Did I really actually miss a power cell.
I think you did.
This is the greatest start to an episode ever. Welcome to Jak and Daxter. Nino can't complete the tutorial.
Welcome to Jak and Daxter. Nino sucks at games again.
Oh, I just forgot one of these. Literally IGN level.
No. You haven't got quite to that level yet.
True, I can actually complete Cuphead.
You can actually, you know.
Hmm?
Well, I was gonna say that you can actually, you know, move the camera at the same time.
True. Dude, my dad, love him to death, but he tries and shows interest in video games every now and then just because I like him so much. And he really likes Infamous for some reason, because that's like the one game that he specifically bought, and he was like, oh, I like this. And so he's borrowing Second Son from me still.
Oh no.
Yeah. And if you know anything about Infamous, there's a lot of like projectiles that you can shoot, right? And just shit that you can do, and like enemies, they kind of zip around a bit and do this and that.
Why do I've got like this weird like inclination that he doesn't do any of that and he just hits enemies?
He actually, fair play to him, he's gotten like 80% through the game, but he still does not know how to do like moving the camera at the same time. Like he will stand there and see an enemy and move the camera to the enemy and then shoot, and then he'll move again and then move the camera. Yeah. I'm just like, how did you complete the game like almost 80% of the way through?
You've got like 80% completion. How did you do this?
Well, not like 80% completion, but like 80% through the story and shit.
That's close enough.
Yeah. It was like, love him to death, but like, anytime I try and see how he plays video games, I'm just like, Dad, let me teach you how to do it. It's like, no, I need to learn on my own. It's like, you're not learning anything.
Yeah, it's good. Me letting you learn on your own is a mistake because you're not learning anything.
Exactly.
If anything, you are ingraining your mistakes further.
Well, it's also fair. To be fair to him, he also like he doesn't play video games, and if he does, he will just like spend an hour or maybe 2 at the very most on it. It's like he had
those are rookie numbers.
Yeah, like the only time he ever touches a video game is after like a surgery or some shit, and he cannot like move or lift.
Yeah, got nothing better to do.
Yeah, exactly. So that's the only time that he ever touches a video game. So like Infamous Second Son isn't the longest game ever. It's like 10-14 hours if you take your time. He's still hasn't
spent like
beaten
several years.
Months and months and months.
I think that's something that we take for granted. Is the fact that, you know, non-gamers, they don't quite get the idea that when you start playing a game, it's a commitment.
Yeah.
If you want to complete said game, at least complete the story. At least get through the story. Which, fuck you, achievement hunters. I do whatever I want. I don't care.
Yeah, suck my dick. Who cares?
Is that if you just want to complete the game, it's a commitment. You have to put in the time.
Yeah.
But they don't quite get that. They'll just be like, alright, I'll play this for like half an hour, an hour. I'll do like a mission or 2.
Yeah.
And that'll be me good for like the week. You're never gonna get anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm not saying you have to get rid of things or completely, ignore your responsibilities. Ignore your responsibilities, but you have to commit a bit more time to the hobby. Like any hobby.
Yeah.
You have to commit a bit of time to be able to do it.
Like generally, any game, even if they're on the shorter end, if it's not like an indie game, which a lot of those types of people won't really play because they don't know about those, they're probably going to go with the most marketable shit. Those, even on the shorter end, those are like what, like 10, 15, maybe 20 hours. That's not a lot to a lot of gamers. That's a lot to a normal person who doesn't play video games.
Oh yeah.
20 hours is like 2 sessions for us. 20 hours for them is like a month.
Yeah. It's like... Actually, this is something I'm going to bring up. Is that I saw this a lot, and it still happens.
Yeah.
You know those like female streamers, the booby streamers.
Yeah.
Whenever they play games, you know, on the occasions where they do play games.
Yeah.
It's always like the same types of games. It's never anything actually interesting.
Oh yeah.
It's very strange. Like they're all playing like fucking League of Legends. Like
oh
what the
yeah.
fuck?
Because that's
Like,
the most
why?
accessible shit ever. For some reason, and I do not understand it, League streamers, League YouTubers, they are still fucking huge. I don't understand League or Dota or any of these. I understand like StarCraft 2, because that is autism central. But like, why do people like these goddamn games? I don't understand it. It's the same map over and over again.
It's just a bit strange. I actually give more credit to the booby streamers, or even just people who do actually do you know, sexual pornographic content, thing, and are playing games at the same time.
Yeah.
And they actually play real games. Because like I'll give you full fucking credit. That's hard.
Yeah, exactly.
You know. No pun intended. Like I remember fucking seeing one of them though. It was just fucking chick playing like playing through GTA 5.
I mean that's semi-casual though.
It's semi-casual, but they were also attempting to ride a dildo at the same time.
Okay, that's cool.
That's what I mean. It's like they were just playing through the game, while also just sat on a fucking dildo.
Fair play.
And it's just like that takes some fucking working. I'll give you that. Like fair enough. That's what I mean. Is I give them respect, but it's just like that takes effort.
Oh Christ!
What the fuck are we on about?
Why are people like this? Because like that, I'm sure, was on certain websites, but I see so many fucking chicks nowadays. Like when I'm just like on the shitter, I'm just on my phone. I'll just quickly go through like YouTube Shorts or some shit.
Yeah, like every normal person.
Exactly. But then like a couple normal videos go by, and then I just see these chicks in their fucking little booty shorts, and they're just like, they're interviewing people, but all they ask is like, what would you rate me 1 out of 10? And there's like, what would you rather like, a free vacation worth like $10,000 or a free sub to my OnlyFans? It's like, how pathetic. Where's your father? Where's your father?
I fucking love those ones where it's just like, what would you rather have? Would you rather have like 24 hours with me?
Yeah.
Or this other thing?
This PS5.
And everyone's just like, yeah, I'll just be like, yeah, I'm taking the PS5.
Yeah, exactly.
I remember seeing one of them. It was like what would you rather have? Would you like 24 hours with me, or would you rather have a year of this like roast beef sandwich?
Oh, give me a year of that shit, please.
And everyone was just like, yeah, I'm gonna set the fucking sandwiches.
Yeah.
And someone even like rationalized this to saying like, okay, so if I take you, I get 1 roast beef sandwich. If I take the sandwiches, I get like 365.
That's fucking funny.
I can have as many as I want.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
So the math don't check out on that one, homie.
Christ almighty. Someone needs to put these bitches into place.
Yeah, they seem to like overestimate their worth.
Women in general nowadays, for some reason. They'll class themselves as a fucking 10 out of 10, but then you ask them what they bring to the table, and it's like,
Me.
Yeah, me, bitch. I'm the fucking present.
like I am the thing, and it's like, okay.
Great.
Or, like I was talking like, so what kind of like money do you make, or
what job do you have?
Like,
what money do you make? What are you looking for in a relationship? What are you prepared to sacrifice?
Like hobbies, like what kind of hobbies do you do?
Yeah.
You know, something that might, you know, cross over.
Mm-hmm.
No, just you. Okay.
Just you, yourself, and thy.
It goes. Okay, this is gonna go out to our entirety of the audience. Pussy ain't worth that much.
It really isn't.
It's like it ain't worth debasing yourself, or it ain't worth getting into relationships with these kind of women. It ain't worth it.
Yeah, fellas.
It's not worth the fucking effort.
Fellas, you're worth way more than you think you are. Ladies, you are worth way fucking less than you think you.
And obviously this is not going out to all women. This is like there are
very
there are
generalized.
This is not like there are women who are out there who do actually have an understanding,
of course,
of how to like conversate and shit. But this is going out entirely to those men who would debase themselves for the snifter of poon, and those women who think that they are the thing.
Yeah.
They are the one thing they need to bring to the table.
Yeah. It's that fucking Patrice O'Neal bit. It's like, you just classify yourself as a series of holes, but if I do it, suddenly I'm the villain.
Yeah. I fucking love that bit.
Yeah. It's like, hey ladies, what else you got to offer? Like, okay, yeah, suck his dick.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just like anal.
Anal? Okay. See, none of you ever say, like, get another bitch that know how to fuck.
Or like learn how to play video games or something.
Play Xbox, tell some better stories.
Yeah, just nothing. But that is the case.
Yeah.
Is that often in a relationship, these women will count themselves as being just like, okay, he earns a lot of money from his job. He's big, strong. He knows how to do lots of shit. He'll protect me. He'll provide everything for me. Thing like that. All I have to do is turn up and allow him to have a go on me every so often.
Yeah, exactly. Just do me one.
And that, like, that's it.
Yeah.
When in reality, that is not the case.
Yeah.
As Nino said, you should count yourself as worth more. You are worth more than
you think you are.
You're worth more than you think you are. You're worth more than just a bit of poon.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's not fair trade.
Yeah, exactly. Also,
like you can. What?
No. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna continue my fucking pussy rant.
Go ahead.
You could carry on with what the fuck you're on about.
I was just gonna say, I don't know if you heard this motherfucker, but he was doing the funniest, like, fake metal voice I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, like yours?
Yes, exactly. This is just me. This is a recording of me. I am evil. I am epic. I love that shit, dude.
I don't know. Voice acting in games is very strange. Because some people are really fucking good at it, and some people don't even understand why they're good at it. Like it's weirdly underappreciated in the sense of like some people just think like, oh no, they're just kind of speaking normally, and it's like no. You're not seeing, you're not hearing the emotion, the range, the acting they're doing with just their voice alone. Your hearing is just a normal person's voice.
You have no idea how like adaptable you need to be in those situations. It's like, here, make up the voice for this entirely new character that we're only going to describe to you with words. And usually they also give you secondary roles as well, so you're doing multiple characters with multiple different voices.
You'll record like the main character, but then you'll also record like several other fucking characters.
Yeah.
And it's tricky. and you get paid fucking peanuts.
Yeah, exactly.
See, this is why I don't get why people want to get into voice acting.
Well, the popular franchises don't pay much. I will say that. Like, if you are going into voice acting expecting to get paid, don't, first of all. But
Yeah.
if you really want to get paid, you are not gonna go on, like, whatever fucking anime is popular at the moment. I don't know, fucking Demon Slayer or something.
Fuck it, voice hentai, they pay more.
Voice hentai, they pay more. Or just voice random ass children's cartoons.
Yeah, they pay fucking billion.
I am not going to name names, but there's a buddy of mine that does voices for a children's show, and he gets paid like literally double the amount that he would get from anything like bigger.
Yeah, they'll double that rate, and it's like shit.
Yeah.
The problem with voicing like children's stuff is that you got to have the right sort of thing for it. You got to have the right sort of voice for it.
Cadence, voice.
Yeah. Right sort of cadence. Because, say for example, a voice like my own, like if I'm just speaking normally, like, you wouldn't hear that on a fucking children's TV show, would you?
Yeah, true.
Even one such as yourself.
Yeah, you would not hear me on children's TV.
Exactly. They've got to have a certain way about themselves.
Yeah.
A certain softness. A patience, like almost like father/mother type figure voice.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's the point. Is that they're meant to make the kiddies like them.
Yeah, exactly.
How's the easiest way to do that? Is to speak in a
like figure.
Yes, imitate a father-like figure, or imitate a mother-like figure.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is depending on the character, because you know some fucking children's TV characters are just like they're just screaming and fucking making weird fucking noises.
Imagine fucking Pee Wee Herman with the deep ass voice.
Oh yeah, just like a big fucking deep ass voice and you know, just for bonus points, let's put in a southern drawl. But yes, this is one of the reasons why I don't understand why people want to get into voice acting. It's a very fucking hard thing to do.
Yeah.
Well, it's not an easy thing. It's not like I just turn up and just speak.
Yeah. Well, that's why people just need to be aware of exactly what you're getting into. Because if you're just like, I want to be a voice actor, and you just dive in dick first, then you're setting yourself up for failure, really.
No.
If you are really actually interested in it, do some research, try some things. Don't fucking release them yet, please, for the love of God.
No.
And maybe you'll get better at it, and maybe you will get some connections, and maybe you will find a project that will actually pay you a decent wage, but don't hope for it. That's all I'm saying.
It's a lot like YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
You've just got to hone your craft before you just put yourself out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Because otherwise you're going to embarrass yourself.
Yeah. The
and
one
you're not going to get anywhere.
The one fortunate thing about embarrassing yourself, though, especially on platforms like this.
Oh yeah, that can be entertaining, but it's not long lasting.
Well, but it's also like this. Like, let's take YouTube as an example. That place is so fucking gigantically huge. Your little fuck up is not gonna matter. That's a little drop in the giant sea of other people's fuck ups.
Well, yeah.
So just try fuck up and try again.
But what I'm generally saying is that like find an idea.
Yeah.
Find a concept, find whatever you want that you think people might enjoy.
Yeah.
And try to focus on that.
Yeah.
But also be flexible. Don't
Yeah.
like don't get too hard focused on I want to do this.
Not a single idea. Oh, wrong button. Not a single idea hasn't been debated over, like in terms of like a show or a video or whatever the fuck. Like what was it? I think It's Always Sunny was originally supposed to be about like writers from New York. Maybe I could be wrong on specific details on that, but like
I have no idea.
It was supposed to be a way different show, but the network was like, no, fuck you, make it about this, and they changed it, and it became one of the greatest series to ever come on TV.
Well, exactly. I've heard countless stories of people on YouTube where they're just like, okay, I make this thing,
Yeah.
but then on the offhand, I just like created something just randomly. And people enjoyed it so fucking much, I had to start creating more of it.
Yeah, exactly.
And people started enjoying it a lot, so much more. And so I had to stop making the original thing I wanted to make. To focus on doing this thing that people enjoy.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the trade-off you have to think of. This is a very serious episode.
It happens.
That's the trade-off you have to think of, is that do you want to keep your artistic integrity?
Yeah.
Or do you want to actually be successful?
Well,
sometimes you can have both, of course.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say that is actually a thing of like, oh, I'm doing what the studio tells me. I'm selling out. I'm doing this. No, you're not. You are gonna have to debate on some things, and you're gonna have to be like, I want this because it's better. No, I want this because it sells more. Blah blah blah. I don't know.
Yeah, the studio pays you.
Yeah.
It's a case of that either you keep your job as this person. Now, obviously, you can fight them on it a little bit. You can sort of hold your ground, but if the studio is very fucking like they want this, there's not much you can do about it other than acquiesce.
Yeah, exactly.
You've either got to acquiesce or find a different job. That's it.
Yeah. Like I'll tell a little story about another homie who actually he went to pitch a show to a certain studio, and they liked the show and they wanted to give it a shot, but they were like, hey, can you change the name to something else, because the name was like kind of similar to a thing that they had already.
Yeah.
And because of how prideful they were about their own shit, they were just like, no, that's the show's name, we're not gonna fucking change it. And they were just like, okay, next.
Yeah, they were just like, unless you've got like a bit of a leverage on the studio, they will just find someone else who will do this.
There's 12 others in place of you that they're gonna like do pitches with anyway, so they are not starving for content.
Unless your idea is something so good that they really want it.
Yeah.
And they are like, you can tell the desperation that they want it. You're saying like really stupid shit, like you're just like, oh, I want this character to be this, I want this and this, and they're just like, yeah, sure, whatever. Because they just want that idea for their network.
Yeah, exactly.
Unless they're doing that, you better just acquiesce.
Yeah. Because otherwise, you're never gonna get anywhere. And same with fucking video making. Every now and then, you're just gonna have to be like, oh, okay, you're giving me some good advice. I'm gonna listen and actually do it.
That's the problem, is that when it comes to like video making and things like that, is that sometimes you get too into yourself.
Yeah.
You start thinking that you know best on these things, but it always pays to, you know, take advice from others.
Yeah, sometimes you don't know what the fuck you're on about.
The amount of times Nino has just been like, I don't fucking know what I want.
Yeah, exactly. Also, that dude's eye is replaced with his hair texture. That's weird.
I thought that was actually just meant to be like that.
You thought it was an eye patch?
I thought he had like a fucking like an emerald, not an emerald, like a sapphire eye or some shit like that, some like fancy stone. It was meant to make you part of his character, but no, apparently not.
No, it's just the emulator fucked up.
Like no, it's not an emulator. We're playing this on
the
your
PS2.
actual. Yeah, you're playing this on the actual PS2, and I'm sat right next to you.
Yeah. I have my PS2 right here, fat, without a cover for the back because I lost it years ago.
It lost it in Vietnam.
True, actually.
I don't know why you took your PS2 to Vietnam.
I was a little 5-year-old and I was like, I'm gonna enlist in the goddamn army.
But you ain't gonna stop me. Well, to be honest, they didn't realize until they actually looked at your papers. That you were 5 because you were already like 6 foot.
Yeah, exactly. I was 6 foot and like 220 pounds.
Yeah.
As a little 5-year-old.
You already had a beard.
We do grow fucking quick. Like, even my little brothers have now surpassed my mom and dad in length. It's really funny.
Oh yeah, my nephew, he's like 3.
Mm-hmm.
I think. I'm a terrible uncle.
Yeah.
He's like 3 or some shit like that, 2.
Yeah.
And he's already like wearing clothes that like 6-year-olds should be wearing. I go, that boy's growing quick.
Damn.
It's like he's massive. He's almost at like my hip level.
That's
I think higher than that actually. I think he's about at my hip level.
That's a big ass bitch.
Yeah, he's as I said, he's like 2 or 3. He should not be that big.
Come on.
Well, it is. I think if I remember correctly, like the doctors or something said that he was going to be definitely a big child. I think they said he was going to be like like into 6 foot, like.
Damn.
Like 6'10" or something like that.
Damn. That's really fucking big.
As I said, you see like a picture. I actually might have a picture of him. And he's huge for the fact that he's like 2. Also, he has this weird habit of punching me in the face.
I mean, everyone who meets you generally has that.
Yeah. Well, I'm just sat. I'm like sat on the fucking chair. I've got him on my lap, reading him a book.
Yeah.
And this little tiny child. I said tiny. He's fucking massive. This tiny child just turns around, grabs my beard, and punches me in the face.
Fucking base.
Even though we're having a nice moment of reading a book.
He was tired of that goddamn book.
He was only picked it.
Well, maybe you were reading it wrong.
Oh, I wasn't doing the voices right.
Good.
I fucking hate kids.
Yeah, same.
Oh my! I hope the poor dear's okay.
It's a weird opinion to have, but pretty much a lot of people have it these days.
Cause kids are fucking stupid. They're annoying. They stink.
No.
Stink like cookies and butthole.
It's yours, Mama. I'm not your mom.
They do.
God.
Have you ever smelled a child? Disclaimer: do not go up to random children and smell them.
I was gonna say, have you ever smelled a child?
No, just in general, you know what I fucking mean.
I can just imagine you walking up to your local fucking playground, picking up a kid and just throwing it.
Listen, I'm not a Persona fan, okay? I don't do that.
No, you're a Kingdom Hearts fan.
True. I'm just really gay. Dude, Kingdom Hearts is gay, dude. And that's like, not even as like, oh, it's bad. It's homoerotic as fuck. The scene where fucking Sora gets reunited with his best homie and he literally cries as he's holding his hands on his knees. It's the most funny shit ever.
You know, I'm going to take a quick aside on this. For some reason. Is it just me, or is people really weird about gay stuff?
In what sense?
Well, in the fact that you talk about anything, like even just like joking or unjoke, they get really weird about it.
Because they make it their whole personality, and if you say anything against that whole personality, they get really offended and they take it personally.
I wasn't even talking about that, but that is actually true too.
Oh.
I was talking about like for example, you know, like we'll do homoerotic stuff as usual. And some people get really weird about it. I've noticed that on occasion.
Yeah, I mean, some people just can't handle that type of stuff. Like we know someone who's like very uncomfortable with anything sex.
Wait. I have no idea who the fuck you're on about.
They're on your streams a lot, or at least used to.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Like
I was just like, I couldn't fucking remember.
Yeah, like some people are just like that.
Well, I remember specifically, I was like on a stream, like I was chatting in a stream.
Yeah.
And I would make the occasional, like, I'll type the occasional comment. Alluding to homoerotic, like, comedy and jokes and things like that.
Of course.
Because that's like my entire personality.
Yeah, same. Fucking same.
But anyway. And one person got to start getting really weird about it.
Huh.
They're just like, why are you like saying these things?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's like so gay. And I was just like, and
yes.
I do suck dick. Well, what's your point? And they just fucking stopped talking.
Oh, that's funny.
It's just some people get really weird about it. They're like,
yeah,
it's just odd.
I don't know.
I remember specifically talking to like this group of people, and there was this one guy in it, and I basically I honed it in on him.
Of course.
Because like I made a joke and he was just like he was acting a bit weird about it.
He was not having
and
it.
So I honed in on him and started to make some seriously just homoerotic shit directed directly at him.
It was like, hey sweetie, you ever been rimmed by a big burly dude that wears all black?
Well, that kind of stuff. And well, after that, I got kicked out of that group. But everyone but him left as well. And they formed a different group with me.
Oh, that's fucking so funny.
Because he kicked me out. Like, he was one of the people that... He kicked me out because he didn't like me.
And then everyone else left.
Everyone didn't like him either. They were just like, we never really liked him.
Perfect.
We just saw this as an opportunity.
That's fucking
and so
funny.
I was heralded as the fucking champion who defeated him.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
You know, the worst part is that we snuck back in at some point. Like I actually snuck back into that and tricked them into thinking I was someone else.
Based. They still think that.
No, I don't talk to them anymore.
Oh, okay.
But during the time, they'd never noticed. And I actually spoke to them like I'm speaking to you now.
Yeah.
Never noticed a thing. It was actually really funny.
Nice.
Well, that's when you know you're cool and based.
I mean, that's a pretty fair indication. You cause a server-wide riot.
Cause a fucking revolution.
Mutiny!
You don't realize that, like, the best part about this is that was my first time being in there.
That's funny.
This wasn't like I'd been in there for a while and then it happened. No, that was like me turning up and it immediately happened. Oh, it was really fun. But this is what I was on about. Some people are just really weird about it.
Yeah. Where the fuck is that?
Actually, most of the point, people are just really weird about sexual jokes in general.
They tend to be.
Either people take it way too far, or they just like feel uncomfortable around it.
Yeah. Which I don't understand. Like, if the jokes go far, okay, I get it. There's a certain point. But sex jokes in general, who gives a shit? It's sex.
Yeah, but like when I was saying like when they take it too far, what I'm saying is like, for example, you make a funny penis joke or something like that.
Yeah.
Or a funny like,
Did her up the bum.
This person, did her up their arse.
Yeah.
And then they take it. They take that joke and make it go further.
Yeah.
And make it go worse. And it's like, one, you've just ruined my fucking joke in the first place.
Yeah.
And then also, you've now made everyone else uncomfortable. They were fine with the original version, but now you've broken it. You've ruined it.
Yeah, you've added this extra element.
Yeah. It was just like you fucking balked it.
It's always people that gotta like one up you. I don't understand why people feel the need to do that. It's like, no, I gotta be the funnier. I was like, let people tell jokes.
Well, quite often I will see someone has made a joke, like for example in the comment section, or in a. Okay, that guy's definitely got a fucking like a gem for.
Yeah, that's definitely part.
Okay, that guy's definitely there because his hair's not even the same color.
Yeah.
But yeah, sometimes I'll see people making jokes, or even hear them making a joke, and I will add to it.
Yeah.
Not as a means to take the joke, but to
Increase.
Enhance it.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
Yeah, that's fair.
But a lot of people will just take the joke and just try and make it theirs.
Yeah.
It's like it's their joke now.
Yeah, instead of like yes and, it's more like no, this.
And then just basically just repeat the same fucking thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Just with an extra element that no one likes.
Yeah. Which, by the way, that's a good rule for anything comedy. It's
yeah. Yes and.
Yes and. Not no, this. It's yes and. You add on to whatever the fuck is being said. It's a good rule for improv.
It's a good rule for conversation as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't try and railroad the conversation like one way.
Yeah.
Not unless you're quite skilled at it.
Yeah. Like,
such as, me and Nino, because we've got massive dicks.
Yeah. I was like, you're talking about like Crash Bandicoot or something, and then all of a sudden it's like, so I was shoving Lego characters up my dick hole.
That came out of nowhere.
Yeah. I was like, first of all, pictures please. Second of all, shut the fuck up.
We were talking about Crash Bandicoot and how I would like to take him,
to Browntown. He does have a massive fucking bunda.
I was gonna say, like, Crash Bandicoot, he is one sexy. I think he's a marsupial. He is like one sexy marsupial, if he is.
He really fucking is, isn't he?
He's got like no neck, but like, that's fine.
No neck, all bunda.
Oh, that's the name of this fucking episode. Oh, no neck, all bunda.
I'm gonna make that the fucking episode title.
Oh, fucking hell. How long are we going on this? People are getting, the audience are getting bored at this stage of us talking about random bullshit.
45 minutes-ish.
Alright, fine, I'll continue talking about my rampant porn addiction.
So anyway, what kind of hentai music videos have you been watching lately?
I know that was a joke. But
This is a topic.
This is now a topic. What the fuck are those, like, porn music videos?
I don't know. I see many of them.
You see them all the time. You see them all the time. It's like, what? Am I meant to be, like, beating to the beat?
Yes.
Beat my meat to the beat?
Yes. You have the hentai music video, porn music video, whatever. But there's also just a thing called Fap Hero. Viewers, look this up. Where
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, they won't just add music to clips of pornographic content.
I love saying I fucking love saying pornographic content. It makes it sound like something more fancy.
I know, right? But they will actually like put UI elements and put like a bar that has like fucking little dots on it, and it will go to the beat, and you actually have to stroke on the beat. It's really fucking funny to me that people unironically watch this.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, if you're just like, shit, this is all I've got, let me just crack one out.
Yeah.
Listen to some music while cracking it out.
Where the
That's
fuck
fine.
do I go?
I don't fucking know.
I don't.
But when you've actually turned it into a game like that, that's gone too far.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
Like what
like,
is wrong with you?
If you turn it into a game, like Beat Banger. That's an actual game.
I'm surprised someone hasn't made a fucking a version of like Beat Saber in like VR.
But
where you just but you have to like, put your fucking you have to put like you are massively overcorrecting on that shit.
Yeah, I really was.
You have to put like an apparatus on your penis, and you have to play Beat Saber with your dick while also looking at pornographic content. I could totally make that.
Oh yeah, we should make that.
I'm gonna totally make that. What would you call it though?
Beat Fapper. There you go.
Beat Fapper.
There you go.
I was gonna say we could just call it Beat Saber, but that would exist.
Meat Slapper.
There you go.
Now I'm getting ideas. God damn it.
Yeah, there you go. Like, oh, we should totally make a video game. We should totally make a pornographic video game.
We could.
We could totally do that. We're like built for this shit.
Give you like extra points if you double hand masturbate. You just see like a little fucking silhouette, just like.
Yeah, but we also get the game to record all audio coming from the fucking thing, and we can just hear people fucking making the weird noises they make. Just making fucking weird noises.
Oh, there it is. I was looking for the fucking boat.
This is a message to the entirety of the No Place audience. Would you play that game? This is like a fucking test case now. Would you play this game?
Actually, yeah. If you are interested, leave a comment because we will make it. That's not even a joke. I will spend time to do that. It's probably not that hard to make.
Also, this is the question: should we make like the female add-on? Should we make that like part of the game or sell that as DLC?
Oh, absolutely, sell that as DLC. People are suckers.
Oh yeah. Oh hey dude. Oh yeah, just make that the main game just all gay porn.
Yes!
If you want the heterosexual DLC, you have to pay us 20 quid for it.
No, dude. Just to make sure, right? I'm gonna put female characters in the game, but you cannot do anything sexual with them, like at any point. They will not show you anything. You can't do anything with them. They're just there. But
they'll constantly allude to it though.
Just so it's not false advertising.
Just enough.
Yeah, when I put it on the Steam page and put like fucking screenshots of women on it, because people will buy it and play it.
So, yes, this is a message to the entirety of the Monopolies audience. Would you play this game where we're going to purposely troll you and try to get you to give us money for purposeless DLC?
If you do, I have so many more ideas that you can be excited for in the future.
Oh, yes. We could create an entire fucking pornographic monopoly going on.
I could totally just, like, steal the ideas from a lot of those like Newgrounds flashes. There are so many porn. Yeah, there are so many porn games on there. You could just like steal the ideas from them and then just like monetize it.
Well, this is the problem. There are so many fucking like porn games out there. It's so weird.
Yeah.
Actually, some of the ones I've encountered in my travels is like...
Oh.
Some of the ones I've encountered in my travels, I don't understand the ones that are like, they're actually a game.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I actually have to use skill and knowledge and shit.
Yeah.
Like, to play this game.
I'm just trying to beat off, let me...
I'm just trying to beat off.
Let me just see the titties.
I'm sat here looking at my fucking computer screen, dick in hand.
Especially.
Well, I was just gonna say like I just need this shit. Like I need it faster.
Yeah, dude. Especially like the meat and fuck games were kind of bad, but they're not too bad because it's just like click the right dialogue options and
just keep clicking the fucking buttons.
Yeah.
Even in those cases, like even clicking the wrong options it'll just be like, oh yeah, no, that's bad, and then just immediately
yeah, exactly.
Just let you pick the right one. You just literally trial and error. You just keep going.
Yeah, and then you can massage the titties, and then she'll go like, no, and then you'll massage like the left armpit, and then she'll be like, ooh. Or like what was it? Frank's Adventure. Have you ever played that shit?
I have not.
Oh, dude, Frank's Adventure was actually kind of funny because it was just like it was one of those like RPG Maker type games. I'm 100% sure it's not made in that, but that's the only comparison I have.
Yeah.
And it's literally the whole game is just fucking like you're a dude and you're fucking running around town trying to get pictures of bitches who are naked to sell to a fucking magazine and get money and get more naked pictures. That's the whole game, but there's all these missions that you have to do and shit that you have to collect, and I'm just trying to look at shittily fucking drawn hentai titties.
Yeah, I'm like don't overcomplicate this.
Yeah. I mean, it's a fun game, and the dialogue is really dated, but kind of funny still. But, like, Jesus fucking Christ. Why can't I?
This is meant to be about Jak and Daxter.
As I've said before, this is the point of the series. It's called the Woffle Hour.
We just talk about literally anything. We don't care. You came here for us to talk about our views on Jak and Daxter as a series and 3D platformers and shit. We don't give a fuck. We're just gonna talk about our, that porn and shit.
I mean, I'll talk all the fucking game design and all that shit, but with games like these, who really gives a shit? It's Jak and Daxter. It's a collect-a-thon platformer.
Yeah, it just exists.
Yeah, it good. Go play.
Actually, let's just talk about the game in depth at the last 2 seconds.
Okay, sure. Where to start?
Just however you want, and then just cut it off.
Jak and Daxter came out in fucking 2000 and something. Nah, I'm not fucking doing that. I don't want to.
No fun, you know.
I'm not gonna be that stereotypical fucking angry video game nerd or like old school JonTron fucking. Daikatana came out in made by this studio and it was very advanced for its time. Shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Shut up. No one gives a shit about Daikatana.
Exactly.
Even people who've played it don't give a shit about it.
Exactly. That's. But yes, to close this off, we're gonna give you a bit of a shorter one because I don't give a shit.
Because fuck you and... No, that's about it actually.
Yeah, exactly. Love you. Bye-bye. Mwah.
Bye-bye, rhetorical peoples.